Okay, imagine a studio for a second, but not one with cameras and big hot lights. Nope, this one is built out of pure language. A space where your words become the actual blueprint for creating incredible video. Today, that's the studio we're stepping into so we can master Google's powerful new video generation model, Veo 3. And look, this isn't going to be about just typing a few words and, crossing your fingers for the best result. This is about you taking total control of the creative process, right from the very beginning. The goal here is to really shift your thinking. We're going to move beyond being just a user and turn you into a director, an architect of motion pictures. We're basically going to learn how to speak the language of film to an AI that is more than ready to listen. And that really brings us to the most important concept for everything we're about to cover. To get those cinematic, amazing results, you have to stop thinking like you're writing a search query and start thinking like you're storyboarding a scene. That's the key. So what are we actually working with here? Well, Veo 3 is a seriously powerful tool. I mean, it's considered best in class for a reason. It gets physics, it actually sticks to what you ask for in your prompt, and this is the real game changer. It can generate synchronized audio, from sound effects to dialogue, all in one shot. This comparison right here says it all. On the left, you've got a person walking. I mean, the AI has to guess everything, right? But look at the rate. We've given it the whole shebang. The shot type, the subject, the environment, the lighting, even how the camera should move. That right there, that level of specificity, that's the secret. Okay, so how do we build these incredibly detailed prompts consistently every single time? Easy. You use a blueprint. So let's break down the essential pieces that turn a simple idea into a detailed, ready-to-go command for the AI. Think of these 6 elements as your director's toolkit. First up, you start with the camera, telling the AI exactly where to put the viewer's eye. Then you define your subject and what their action is. Next, you build the world they're in with the environment, and you set the whole mood with lighting. And finally, the masterstroke. You layer in the audio and style to create something truly immersive. All right, theory's great, but let's see how this blueprint actually works in the real world. We're going to deconstruct a couple of professional-level prompts and then take a look at the stunning results they were able to produce. Just listen to how cinematic that language is. Wide shot pushing in, confident professional, golden hour lighting. You see, every single phrase is a specific instruction pulled from our blueprint, building the scene piece by piece. These aren't just descriptions, they're directions. And the result? It's a flawless, professional-looking corporate video. You've got that smooth camera movement, incredible lighting with realistic physics, and perfectly synced dialogue. Honestly, it looks and sounds like it came straight from a high-end production house. So let's break down why this was so effective. That camera direction, it gave it that polished, expensive feel. The specific details about the suit and the posture, that locked in the character. The office, the skyline, that told a whole story of success without needing a single extra word. And layering the dialogue with those ambient city sounds made it feel completely real. Now let's just shift gears completely. Look at the moodiness that's just baked right into this prompt. Extreme close-up, weathered hands, shadowy alley. It is all about atmosphere. It even goes so far as to specify the sound design, that patter of rain, the strike of a match, and it dictates that classic film noir style. And the output from that is, well, it's pure cinematic art. A high contrast, black and white scene just dripping with tension and mystery. It's a character portrait that manages to tell a compelling story using only visuals and sound. And this is just a brilliant example of how you can build a narrative structure right into the prompt itself. By starting so close on the hands and then slowly pulling back, it creates instant intrigue. The sound design builds an entire world around the character. And by sticking to that film noir aesthetic, every single frame feels cohesive and totally intentional. But look, these principles aren't just for corporate videos or artsy film scenes. This framework can be adapted for pretty much any type of content you can dream up. So let's run through a few more possibilities rapid-fire style. Need a sleek product video? Easy. Prompt for a macro lens that's orbiting the subject, ask for soft studio lighting, and request a clean, minimal background. Instantly, you've got a premium-looking commercial ready to go. Or what about something educational? You got it. Just specify a steady medium shot, a clear teacher at a whiteboard, Ask for crisp dialogue and natural lighting. It's absolutely perfect for creating engaging tutorials or online courses. And for social media, you can literally ask for a handheld camera to get that authentic, organic feel. Add in some golden hour light and a casual line of dialogue, and you've got content that feels genuine and engaging even in a vertical format. And of course, you can just break all the rules. Prompt for surreal, slow motion action, completely impossible physics, and an abstract soundscape. This is where you can let your imagination just run wild and create pure visual art. So there we have it. We've gone from the basic principles all the way down to the detailed anatomy of a perfect prompt, and we've seen how it applies across a huge range of styles. We've really gone from being a user to being a cinematic engineer. If you remember just one thing from this explainer, let it be this. The true power of this incredible tool is unlocked the moment you start speaking its language, and that is the language of film. You are in control. You are the director. The tools are here, and the potential is genuinely limitless. All that's left is your vision. So the only question that remains is, what story will you tell first?